She wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is part 2 of my Yasterd nail brushes review. So in the first video we went ahead and unboxed all the brushes and I showed you all the brushes, and then we also laid the acrylic with that number 12 brush, which I absolutely loved. So go ahead and check out that video of part 1 so you can see all the brushes and see how the acrylic brush works. So now we're going to get into the nail art. We're going to use the 3D brush, and I'm going to attempt to do my first 3D acrylic flowers. I heard you have to add a little bit of acetone to your monomer, so that's what I did there, and I just gave it a quick little stir. And I am going to be using a white acrylic to make the flowers. But first I'm going to be taking this rhinestone glue, and I'm just going to place a yellow rhinestone on the nail, and that's going to act like the center of the flower. I just gave that a quick cure. So I heard you have to let the acrylic sit on the brush for a little bit to let it set so it's not, running all over the place. So I did speed this up just a tiny bit because it would have been super long. Yeah, I just laid that down, and then my problem, I think I was pressing too hard with the pointed end because it was leaving like a little hole at the bottom of the petal. So I think next time I need to just press down more towards the fatter part of the brush and not the point. And so yeah, I just gave it, a little press, and then I was going around and kind of shaping it too while I was doing it. But I think they came out okay. You'll see in a little bit I do a second flower and that came out much better, but yeah, I was trying to cover up the hole with the acrylic. But yeah, it was actually fun. I can't wait to practice more and get better, and then eventually do some roses and other kinds of flowers and leaves. And so this is my second bead here. And I was attempting to make a 5-petal flower, but it didn't work out. My problem too is the beads were not the same size. These two were actually good. They were the same size, but you'll see when I do the third one, it was way too big, and I should have took it off and did another one, but I actually think I did. I think I did use a couple beads and they were all coming out big. I don't know. So like I said, we're all learning, and this was my first time trying to do flowers, so. But yeah, you'll see here it's a little bit bigger than it should have been, so it kind of threw everything off because the other 2 petals didn't fit. But the brush was nice. I mean, it stayed firm, it stayed in place, none of the bristles, frayed out or anything. So like I said, this was my first time, but I think the brush was actually really, really good. I just have to get used to, where I should press hard, where I shouldn't. And so yeah, you'll see here, what I should have did with this bead was put it more to the right, because I wanted to make the 5-petal and I couldn't fit another petal next to it. You'll see that. So I ended up taking it off and just leaving it as a 4-petal flower. Because yeah, I should have made the other one smaller and then moved this a little bit to the right. It was too much in the center to fit another petal, so. So yeah, you'll see here, I didn't like the way it looked. It was sticking out way too out to the left, and yeah, so yeah, then I did the second one, learn from your mistakes. So I just want to leave this in to show that, yeah, you want to try to get your beads all the same size. Yeah, I just didn't like it was all lopsided, so I said I'm just gonna take it off and leave it. So like, and then yeah, that's when I wanted to go in and do a second one. I just show 1 petal here because it's the exact same thing, but I was just getting a little bit better at keeping them the same size. And this one I didn't make little holes at the bottom, so yeah, I'm excited to keep trying and practicing. Yeah, see, I was a little bit lighter with the pressure there pushing on the petal. So yeah, that's what you want to do there, not press that tip in there. And then this is the little flower. I think that one came out super cute. And then for the ring finger, I'm gonna go in and do an ombre, a 3-colored ombre, because I want to use that ombre brush. So I'm just going in with some pastel polishes here. I know you can see the bottle over there and you can see which brand it is, but yeah, this is from their new collection. So I wanted to tie everything into these colors. I'm going to go in with this green. It's so pretty. I don't have a lot of green or yellow polishes, so that's why I'm trying to get some more greens and yellows, because in my last video, not this one, but the one when I did the spring set, I didn't have yellows or green, so it was kind of hard to do the nail art flowers and stuff when you don't have those colors. So yeah, this is the ombre brush. I think I've only done an ombre maybe another time. I did some desert nails last year and I did an ombre, but yeah, so I'm just basically moving it side by side and just trying to blend them all together. And then I did add a second coat just because one coat I think just wasn't, I wanted it a little bit brighter. So that's all I'm doing, just adding some more color there, and then I'll go ahead and blend it. I did like the way it came out, but I did have some brush strokes in there, so I don't know if I just needed to keep going and blending it more. Maybe I should have turned the nail, you know, upside down to let it level out. So yeah, if you guys are, you know, have done ombres, just let me know what I could have done to avoid the brush strokes, but I still think it came out pretty. I did do a matte top coat. I just thought the matte would look pretty with the ombre. And so here I'm just showing that these brushes, the cheetah brushes, they are double-sided. I didn't figure that out until this part here, so I didn't show that in the first part because I didn't realize they were double-sided. So yeah, you get 10 brushes actually, and they are the same size on each side. I mean, there's 5 different sizes, but on the brush you get 2 of each size. So in case if the brush, you know, were to get messed up or something, at least you have another one. So that was cool. So for the pinky, I'm just gonna go in and just do some random curves on the, where it would be like a fringe. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm just taking the different colors, and this is the longer brush. I think this is the 20, and this really helped to do lines. Like I said, I've used other brushes before and I just was not happy with doing nail art. It was really difficult, but these brushes have been nice to work with, so it wasn't as frustrating. I mean, I still had to go in and erase, you know, like remove stuff and do it over, but not as much as before. But yeah, I like the cheetah brushes, the cheetah print. The other ones do have liner brushes, the pink ones, and they are 100% Kolinsky, but I don't know, for some reason my lines just weren't coming out good with the Kolinsky hairs for some reason. So then I switched over to these, the cheetah ones, and these brushes were, I don't know, I like them better for the line art. So that was the only thing. But yeah, the other, I mean, the brushes are nice. It just, for me, maybe because I'm a beginner, these cheetah print brushes were easier for me to use as far as making lines. And then now I'm just taking the smallest brush. I think this is a 5. And I'm just going to go in and make some white dots just in between the little lines that I made. I just wanted to add something in there. I didn't want to leave just the lines on there, so dots always work. And then I did add a few little teeny tiny ones on the edge there where that green line was. So now for the index finger, I'm just going in with some yellow polish to make the center of a flower. I'm gonna draw, well, attempt to draw a little flower here. Yeah, you can see I kind of went out of order. The pinky didn't have the dots yet because I was still deciding what I wanted to do. I was going to add flowers at the cuticle, but then I decided not to of the pinky. So yeah, I kind of went out of order, but I just wanted to show like the pinky being done all together. But yeah, this brush made the petals, I mean, pretty easy. I just kind of laid the brush down and just kind of moved it a little bit, and it made some, I think they came out kind of cute. They're not very even, but for me, I mean, I was happy with it. And then I decided just to add like a stem just coming out from the flower, and then I'll add some leaves on it. But yeah, like I said, for me the brushes were really nice to make, you know, little curved lines and things like that. I've never been able to really make nice lines, but these brushes were, I really liked the cheetah print ones. And so I do cure in between all this just because I'm still very beginner to this, so I have to cure if I like it. That way I'm not, if I make a mistake, don't have to go in and erase the whole thing. So yeah, I have to go in and cure like every time I do something. So I did go in and top coat where I did the nail art. I just didn't show that, but I did just put a shiny top coat. And I decided too, where the 3D flowers are, I didn't want to leave it just plain, so I just added like little stems and little leaves. I eventually want to learn how to do like the two-tone flower petals because, oh, I just think that's so pretty. But yeah, I really enjoyed these brushes. Thank you so much, Yasterd, for sending these. I really enjoyed the brushes, and it definitely makes me want to do more nail art. When you have good brushes, it definitely makes a difference. So it wasn't as frustrating this time. So yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, just this is very beginner friendly. So, and I just love the pastel colors right now. I'm loving pastel colors. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. And I do have that code for 20% off plus free shipping. It's Sondra. So yeah, go ahead and take advantage of that. And these were on sale, I believe for $9.99. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye.